Hi everybody, my name is Adele and I'm here for VIVA GLAM magazine, and today I'll be showing you makeup look inspired by 60s and I will be putting my own spin on it. So I will be starting with this mattifying primer by Fenty Beauty, and I like to use it because I have oily skin and this primer is pretty good on that. So let's put it all over my face. I'll use my fingers because they're the best tool to use on your face. Right. Since I have a very problematic skin, I like to use full coverage foundation because I can relate to it. It's gonna cover all the flosses, all the imperfection, and I'm really happy and excited to try this one because it's gonna be my first time. This foundation is from Charlotte Tilbury and it says that it's gonna stay all day and all night. So let's apply it and see if the color is matched great. So I just applied that foundation and I'm blown away because the coverage, what it has, is really amazing. The next step is this concealer from L'Oreal, and this is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer. So let's apply it underneath the eyes, just like that, here in the center of the forehead, center of the chin, and a little bit on the bridge of our nose. Of my nose. We'll blend it in with the same sponge I used for the foundation. And I'm gonna set it with this amazing powder from Laura Mercier. It's the translucent powder, and I love this powder because it doesn't get into your wrinkles or any fine lines, and it just has beautiful finish. So we'll set the area underneath the eyes. Again, I'm using the sponge from Real Techniques. I'm using this translucent powder to set it and also right away to brighten the area underneath my eyes. For the second part, I'm going to be using this powder, which is from Dior, and I'm going to turn the sponge and I'll be setting my face, my rest of the face, with this powder. Since I have an oval face already, I don't really like to contour too much, but I love to bronze. So I'll be using this bronzer Bahama Mama from The Balm Company and this regular circular brush from Morphe. So now the base is almost done. I'm just going to finish it with some highlighter from Laura Mercier and this beautiful corally blush from Almar Cosmetics. I'm going to be using this middle shade from this palette, and it's like a dusty rose shade and it has coral hint of color, and it's going to give us this European flush for our cheeks. Now I'm going to frame my face with some eyebrows, and I'll be using number 3 pencil from Benefit, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Alright, the whole face is done, eyebrows are done, and now we're going to move on to eye makeup, and I'm going to be using this beautiful and my very favorite palette from BH Cosmetics, and now you will see why it's my favorite and why it's very beautiful. Because this palette has 42 shades, and look at that. And the pigments or the matte shadows, they're so creamy, they blend very beautifully, and we're going to be creating that 60s inspired makeup look, and now you will see what I'm going to be using. Before we start with the shadow, we'll also apply a little bit of concealer on my eyelids to create a base, so it's gonna act a little bit like a eye primer. So I'm gonna blend it with my finger, and then I'll set it with my translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I'll be using this brown color as a transition shade, and I'm gonna pick this blending brush, tap it off, place it in the crease, and blend. I'll be trying to blend it outwards a little bit so it doesn't go round around my eye. And it creates like a little illusion of a bigger eye, which that's exactly what I'm going for, and that's what I want. I like to do every step on both eyes first. I like to go back and forth with things, with shadows, with liners. It's easier for me to manipulate the shadows and everything, and then you can adjust things the way you want it. Because if you're going to do the first eye completely, then it's going to be a little harder to adjust it if you want to go back. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to be repeating every step on both eyes. Exactly the same thing. Now I'm going to be picking up on mustardy shade, and I'm going to be taking new blending brush, smaller blending brush, because I want to give it a little bit of retro feel. And I'm going to be placing that color right under the brown shadow we just blended. Make sure you're going to take some time, good amount of time, and you're going to blend it in, because trust me, it's all worth it. Now I'm going to take small detailing brush, something like that. It's angled and it's very teeny tiny, and I'm going to dip it into dark brown shade, and I'm going to create a little line along my eye, and it's going to create me like a kind of cut crease. But after that, we're going to make it a little more detailed with concealer and white shade. So now we have created these lines on both eyes, and as you can see, I have made this one a little thicker than this one, and that's totally fine. We can fix it. Because anyway, we're going to take concealer and we're going to cut the crease. So you're just going to take also flat brush, the concealer, and you will place it all over the lid. So now we cut the crease, and we're going to be using this flat, little bigger brush and white, pure white eyeshadow. So I'm going to pick the color, tap it off a little, and apply it everywhere where I placed the concealer. Now we have to frame the eye, and we have to create tiny eyeliner so it unites that look. We're going to be working with another eyeliners. I'm going to take one white one, which we're going to place in the waterline, and another one, which is black one. It's just a regular pencil. You have to have it sharp. So we're going to create little dots underneath the lower lash line, and that is going to give us that sort of twiggy look. So first, I'm going to take the white eyeliner, Put it in our waterline. And to finish that eye look, we're going to be priming our lashes with this primer from Smashbox, and then we are going to be applying this Benefit mascara. Now, since our mascara dried, we are going to apply that mascara on our lower lashes, and then I'll show you a little trick. We're gonna do one eye at the time. And now we have to work fast before the mascara dries. So you're gonna take little tweezers or whatever tweezers you have, and everywhere you have created that mark with the black pencil, you're gonna clump it up with And now finish up the eye look, we're going to be using false eyelashes. These are from Ardell and they are Demi Black 120. And now to complete this look, I'm going to be using lip liner from Prestige and lipstick from KKW. Okay, here you have it. This is the finished look. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you like it. I know that French women are known to wear less foundation. However, as I told you in the beginning of this video, I have very problematic skin, so I like to wear full coverage. And this foundation from Charlotte Tilbury is really, really good. All the products I used in this video are on the link down below. And if you're going to recreate this look, be sure to tag us. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm so happy I got the chance to be here, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye!